What's good, everybody? It's your boy Sun Rondu. Um, First things first, don't mind the mess in that corner because I have the full clothes, or my clothes, anyways, and um, I haven't really got to it yet because I was just thinking, what I wanted to, get off my chest, um, and I'm still thinking, Now, I don't want y'all to think I'm quitting YouTube because I'm not. It's just a lot of stuff is just going through my head, and not a lot of you guys know me, know who I am or, where I'm from and stuff like that. And normally this would be a good time to have like a welcome to my channel kind of thing up, but I didn't, you know, care about having that kind of stuff on there. But I just wanted to kind of just take this time to just talk to you guys, tell you guys who I am, why my name is my name, just kind of go through that whole origin story and stuff. I wouldn't call this a story time. This wouldn't be a welcome to my channel because you guys have supported me and everything, but I guess for those who are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. And yeah, just I guess enjoy the video. I'm not sure if I put music in the background. If I did, then it's because I didn't want to make the mood too depressing. And if I didn't, then well, I guess I got lazy. But then again, it's music, so that's pretty easy to edit in. There's a lot of stuff I want to get on my chest. And if you haven't, if you can't tell by the title, then I mean it's kind of self-explanatory. So for those who don't know, obviously. My real name is Karan. I'm from Worcester, Massachusetts. I left at the age of 7. I think that kind of information is in one of my videos. I think it was my first fight video. I'm gonna put that in the link in the description, or I can just probably put it right here so you can see the image. That much is in there. Around that time, my mom and my real dad, they had split, and that kind of did a tough number on me because the person that my father was, he will come to find out, I'm 20 years old now, so it's like a lot of shit that I found out a couple years, maybe at the age of 16, a couple years after. He wasn't really around that much. I wouldn't really consider him a father in some aspects, and I know it's a little TMI, but at the end of the day, I'm comfortable with sharing, certain things about my life from my life. Not too much, obviously, because I had to keep some personal shit to myself. But my father was never really around, and around, of course, when I was like maybe a couple years after they got back together, and from that point, think about my junior year of high school, they had split up again because he had cheated on her with another woman, and that kind of just ruined everything that I thought about him. And I thought he was a changed man when he came down to Florida, but he was just the same old guy that he was when I was 7, So that was a pretty tough time for me, trying to adjust to kind of having a life without a dad, you know what I mean? And then on top of that, I was kind of struggling in school, that kind of thing. And that was, it was just really difficult for me, as a teenager. But a lot of people have a harder I can't complain. But that was just me. When I was 17, I wanted to have my own YouTube channel. And my favorite top 5 YouTubers, honestly, are Afro Senju, Corey X Kenshin, Dashi, Markiplier, and Jacksepticeye. I think those are my top 5 favorite YouTubers. And the real person that actually kick-started it for me to really pursue this was Afro Senju. Now, if y'all don't know who Afro Senju XL is, then I'm gonna put his link in the description, because that dude, he is literally, to me, one of the most hardworking, dedicated people, aside from Corey X Kenshin, because, you know, I love him too. And, you know, I think recently he put out a video about, you know, his mental state with YouTube and everything. And, you know, yeah, Corey's a hardworking guy too, but the real person that kickstarted for me was Afro Senju. Now, originally when I first started YouTube, I actually underwent the name Senju Rondu. And I wasn't successful. I wasn't, to be honest. I think when I first started, I didn't have any gameplays. All I did was just like update videos of me, like, hey, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to do it. And then the next video would be like, oh, we're gonna get this done. I'm gonna get this, and then the video after that would be like, oh, I can't do this. So that time it was really hard for me to really like do anything with YouTube, because I didn't have the right equipment. You know what I mean? If I wanted to do certain videos or gameplay videos, I would have to use my mom's computer, but I couldn't because she was always working. Not only that, it was just difficult, you know, head on, to really just start anything, you know, doing videos and stuff like that. So before I started or wanted to make a YouTube channel, I wanted a name to, you know, not only stick out, but something that was me. And, you know, I wanted an alter ego. I'm sorry, I can't really speak. But not only that, it was just, I wanted my name to be unique, you know, something that wasn't used. So when I was in high school, everybody at my school had like a weird ass at name, like Dolphin Smacker 324, some weird shit. On my personal Twitter, my header that I had was Son Goku and Grandpa Gohan. I'm probably gonna put the picture up like here. It's a really big picture, so I'm probably gonna like shorten it, and you guys will see what it looks like. I was looking at that picture for a long time, and I was just like, well, I can't name myself Son Roku, because everybody at my school called me Ron, or Ronnie, one of the two. So I was just like, maybe it didn't fit. So what I did was I kind of just came up with Son Rondu, and I kind of just, it stuck with me for a while, and that was my at name. That was my at name for my personal Twitter, which I probably just gave away. Fuck it, follow me if you want. I'm not really active on that one. I'm more active on my gaming one, so feel free to follow that one. So after that kind of just stuck with me for a while, and when I got ready to actually make my first YouTube channel, I underwent the name Senju Rondu. Why did I name myself Senju Rondu? Well, because if I named myself Rondu Senju, it kind of would have felt like I was copying Afro Senju XL, and I didn't want that. So if I did stuff to like really gain, you know, attention and feedback and stuff, people would be like, yo, why is your name, you know, not reminiscent, but, you know, kind of looks like Afro's, and it's weird. So I didn't want that. So I kind of just undernet the name, you know, Senju Rondu. So that was fun. So when I first started making videos, there were nothing but update videos. So there was nothing really like, nothing too serious. I didn't have any gaming videos up. The only thing I would like stream on Twitch was this game called Asphalt. I think it was Asphalt 6, Asphalt 7. That was the only video I would stream on my Twitch account, and I would get like maybe 6 or 7 views. Not every day, but you know, of course I was still in school, so I couldn't really do as much as I wanted. But yeah, that was kind of a rough time because I didn't really have that many subscribers. I maybe had like 5 or 6 subscribers max, and that was for like a good 2 months. For a good 2 months, and it was rough. It was rough for me because I wanted, you know, I wanted that attention. You know what I mean? And I was always put on update videos like, okay, this is what I want to do. This is how I'm gonna do it. Next video would be like, oh, I can't do it because I don't have this, this, and this. And then next video would just be like, well, maybe if I do this, this is what I'm gonna do. And it was just annoying. You know what I mean? So once I turned 18, I had this job where I would travel, you know, the country, and it was so fun, so freaking fun. And that's where I met my best friend, Joseph, aka the Hooded Artist. Now, if y'all didn't see my Outlast video, he's literally in it. I think it's the first one the first Outlast video I put out. Link will also be in the description, so y'all can see that, you know, have a good scare or two. But yeah, that's where I met him. I met him around maybe about like a good 4 months after I was really like hardworking, you know, at that job. And it was cool. You know, I've been to a lot of states that I've always wanted to go. I've been to Colorado. I've been to California like 5 or 6 times, and man, it is so freaking fun. Venice Beach is fucking beautiful. Hollywood, California was so fun, man. I legitimately had the best time of my life. I was broke. I didn't have any money to buy stuff that I wanted, but I had the time of my life just to be in California. It was a great feel, great vibe. I even went to a Clippers game, you know, and I had it was a great fucking phenomenal time. And I think around that time, Blake Griffin and Chris Paul and Jamal Crawford were still together at that time. So it was a while, and I think they were facing the Brooklyn Nets. Yeah, the Nets got smacked, but it was the first game. I had a lot of fun. So, you know, traveling is something that everybody was not. If you don't travel, or if you haven't traveled, it's gonna happen one day. You know, whether you're working or whether you just want to get away from the fucking world. You know, it's gonna happen. Whether you think so or not, it's gonna happen, and you're gonna have a lot of fun. So, so around that time, I had my first PlayStation, and I didn't know that you could record certain gameplays on your PlayStation and, you know, upload them. So when I really started to get into, you know, YouTube, that's what I started doing, and that's what I currently do now. You know, when I play certain games, I record them on my PlayStation, and then I edit them through Wondershare Filmora. That's what I use to edit my videos. Before then, I would just use the Share Factory editor, and I didn't use a lot of Facecam back then. Not as much as I do now, but the Facecam I use a Logitech C720. I think that's what it is. And that's what I use for my face cam. It's not really a hard process. It's pretty freaking easy. But other than that, that's what I used to do, and that's what I still use now. I use my PlayStation to record certain games. Now to live stream, it's kind of struggling at this point because I don't have my own laptop. I still use my mom's, but hers is it's a little difficult to use, or it's difficult to stream because it's not as strong. So yeah, that's fun. I also heard this saying from Corey Kenshin that it's not only what you have, it's what you do with what you have. And I'm really grateful at the fact that not only do I have all this stuff that I can use to my advantage, because of course I don't have like the Elgato or a desktop to play certain games I don't want to play for you guys. It's just, I'm just grateful for what I have right now. There was a time where I wanted to stop YouTube. I just lost a lot of motivation, and what brought me back was not only you guys that supported me, was telling me to keep going, but there was other YouTubers, and my homie Ghost the Rebel, he kind of brought me back from I don't want to say the sunken place because that's kind of a white thing, but it kind of brought me back from that dark place, and he helped me get back to where I wanted to be, and that's why I'm so like close with him now. And me and him, we don't talk daily because he's a busy dude, but we talk whenever we both have the time, or whenever he has the time mainly. And he's a really down to earth dude, you know what I mean? He's really helpful. He's really, he's a good, genuine person. I had a lot of ups and downs this year. Not only emotionally, and mentally. I mean, physically I'm fine, but I think mainly emotionally I've been kind of down. But that's for another time. I don't want to, I don't want to let you guys, see sad Ron dude, because that's not me. I'm hype. You know what I mean? I'm always positive, and I'm gonna remain positive, for a long time. But no matter, how much it hurts, you always gotta move forward. Always forward, never backwards. But from that point, I continue to, grow and kind of just upload and just try to stay positive, open-minded, and just kept going. And not only have I've gained a lot more views, and that I was proud of. And at the end of the day, like I said, I didn't really care. Well, I don't care now. At the fact that I have I think the highest view count that I have on my channel is like 4.6 thousand, and that's just from Devil May Cry. And Devil May Cry is gonna be I feel personally is gonna be one of my most viewed videos, because when that game comes out, guys, it's a wrap. I'm doing a whole playthrough. Fuck that. Streaming it on Twitch, YouTube. We're finishing that game. But I'm just grateful at the fact that you guys, take the time of your day to watch my videos and and even comment on them. It's such a humbling feeling. And, I thank a lot of you guys who supported me, and it's just been a fun ride, and I can't wait to see what the future holds, because we are at 223 subscribers. I lost some of you guys. I had 226, but I lost 3 of you guys. I just wasn't really active as much. I'm sorry. But for those who stay here, remain here, thank you guys so much. I love you guys. Like I said, #road to 300. That's my goal. Or 350. I'm actually looking forward to 300 personally, because that's gonna be a big number for me, and that's 300 of you guys, 300 people who are watching my videos. That's gonna be mind blowing. And then 350, and then the 400, and then the 500. It's gonna be crazy, and I'm ready. Hopefully one day I could do this full time. If not, then I'll just be in and out. at the end of the day, I love doing this. I love doing this for you guys, regardless if it's like not. I don't know. I just love doing this, and I love making people laugh. So yeah, that's all I want to get off my chest for now. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, share, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna go fold my clothes, get something to eat, make me some quesadillas because I'm hungry as fuck. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Wonderful idea. All you have to do is think about it.